Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I am Dr. Rizwan Akhtar. Today I will be discussing with you an important topic of pathophysiology, that is tumor markers. Today we will be discussing the definition, examples and clinical significance of tumor markers. Now we start with definition of tumor markers. Students, tumor marker is a biomarker found in the blood, urine or any body tissues that can be elevated by the presence of one or more types of cancer. I repeat, tumor markers, these are biomarkers which are found in blood, urine and any body tissue, which is because of elevated presence of one or more types of cancer. Okay, what this means, biomarker? Students, biomarker means any biological material. Mostly, as you know, all comprise of body proteins. Okay, these tumor markers are usually detected in blood test, but with newer research now, instead of blood tests, DNA, RNA, their sequence and mutation detection, it also being used as a tumor marker of different types of tumors in the body. Okay, let's discuss common examples of tumor markers in clinical practice. AFP, very common, alpha fetoproteins. These are elevated in liver cancer, ovarian cancer and testicular cancers. Students, keep one thing in mind, that tumor marker never indicates only a single type of cancer. It may indicate 2 to 3 types of cancers. Secondly, elevated tumor markers never means that a person is suffering from cancer. Number third, elevated tumor marker tests, they may be elevated in conditions other than malignancies, other than cancers. Some benign conditions, some myeloproliferative disorders, they also indicate elevated tumor markers. Now, CA15-3, CA27.29. Students, these two tumor markers, they are indicative of breast cancer. Number third, CA19-9. This tumor marker is indicative of different types of cancers like pancreatic cancer, stomach cancer, colon cancers and even gallbladder cancers. Now, very common, CA125, commonly seen elevated in ovarian cancers. CEA, carcinoembryonic antigen. Students, it may be raised in colon cancers, pancreatic cancers, lung cancers, breast cancer and ovarian cancers. Now, these two examples I have written, these are different mutation changes which are observed during cancers. For example, EGFR mutation. When this mutation is observed in DNA sequence, it indicates non-small cell lung cancer. JAK2 mutation. This type of mutation in DNA sequence is observed commonly in different types of leukemias. Students, this was all about typical examples of tumor markers. Now we discuss clinical significance of tumor marker. Number one, most important, elevated tumor markers helps the clinician and pathologist in grading and staging of cancer. Okay? Number two, tumor markers are helpful in the treatment of cancers. Number third, tumor markers tells the clinicians about efficacy of their treatment. They tell the oncologist about efficacy of their chemotherapy or radiotherapy. Okay, students? So these were the typical clinical significances of tumor markers, how tumor markers were helpful in our clinical life. Thank you, students.